How's it going, everyone? I'm Alexis Lopez TCG. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing what we started off last week. Can we make our money back from Murders at Colorado Manor? We see that it's a little bit underrated, but the surveil lands keep going up and up and up and up. So we did a collector booster box for MKM last week. You can go ahead and check it in the link in the description below. See whether we cracked the value there as well. Market price, of course, is the value we're going for. Today we're going to be opening up a MKM play booster box. I already miss play booster boxes like this for one reason only. It was 36 packs. Now the new play booster boxes are 30 packs, so they keep taking and taking and taking. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to see if we can get our money back. I'll have, of course, all the prices down below as far as market price, as far as how much we've opened so far. And of course, at the end, all of it will be edited in as, whether we actually exceeded the market price on this box. Spoiler alert, I did spend a little bit less than market price. I did get it on sale, which is one of the reasons I'm doing this. So if we beat market price, it's actually really, really good for me. And of course, beating market price is what I want to do anyway. So the big things we're looking for, as always, are the Delny, Surveil Lands, and the Vein Rippers. But Surveil Lands, Surveil Lands, Surveil Lands. If you can get about 8 or 9, it should be what we need. I won't know until the end after I calculate everything whether we've actually gone above market price. And hopefully we do, because it's 36 packs. We're hoping we can actually get to that point. Now, just like last time, I did also pick up some other goodies. It's still Tarkir Dragonstorm time happening, so we have 3 collector booster packs. We're going to open up at the end, regardless of whether we hit the value or not, to see what else we can get in here, because honestly, I'm loving Dragonstorm decks. I'm enjoying the Dragonstorm cards. I love dragons. It's just fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So we're going to continue that. We're going to continue looking into that, seeing what else we can get and we can find there. But without further ado, let's jump into this box and let's see what we can get today as far as market price and whether we get it back or not. Now, we're not going to spend as much time going through all the cards because, of course, this set is a little bit older. We've gone through everything, and of course, what people want to see is the value, whether we crack that, and that's usually Surveil Land. So a lot easier to go to the rare, see what we get to open up. But man, I missed 36 packs already, and it hasn't even been that long since they changed it over. The only bad thing about a play booster box is that it doesn't have the option of getting the quote-unquote market value with the commander cards, because they're not included in here like they are the actual collector booster box, the collector booster packs. So it is definitely in the Surveil Lands, whether we hit this or not. But there's only one way to find out, and that's starting off with cracking packs. So this is pack number 1, seeing what we get in the MKM play booster box. All right. Starting off well with the Reasonable Doubt. Again, I'm going to be going through it unless we see the slime against humanity. Pretty much going to be moving forward through the rest. I think Insidious Roots kind of, went up, went down a little bit. So we're going through that as well. We have Coveted Falcon Rare, Case of the Trampled Garden. Ooh, we start off with the special guest in pack number 1 with the Borderless Gamble. Beautiful card. This is actually the first time I see this one. So you pay 1 red, it's a sorcery, you search your library for a card, you put that card into your hand, discard a card at random, and then shuffle. Wow, it is a gamble indeed. Very, very nice art on that one. Very, very good. So special guest mythic right at the beginning, and of course, Extract the Confession there with the foil. Beautiful land. So, that's one way to definitely start all of these packs. Started with the mythic. I don't know how much that special guest is. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that special guest myself, so I'll always be happy to see that. All right, let's see what else we can get here. Again, we're just going through it just to see if we can get that Slime Against Humanity coming through. Insidious Roots, really. And, okay, so we get Wodrick Investigator Rare, 2 and a white, creature, angel, detective. Flying Vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, investigate once for each opponent who has more cards in hand than you. Okay. Very nice. Not sure how that would actually work that well in 1v1, but we'll take... Ooh, list cards. Ooh, I totally... Wow. The first pack had a special guest, and the second pack has a list card. And Koldatha Rebirth. It is a common. 1 red as well. As an additional cost to cast Koldatha Rebirth, sacrifice an artifact. Put 3 1/1 red goblin creature tokens onto the battlefield. I know I've seen this card for sure in Arena when people play this. So very, very nice. Funny enough, it actually does pair well together with Voldrick Investigator. So this investigates makes a clue token, and then it's an artifact, and then you use this, cast it, and you crack that same artifact to make the 3/1/1 goblins. Okay, not bad. Listy, we'll put that there. Wow, really nice. That's actually really fun in those 2 packs. Oh man, I know the list is like a thing, blah blah blah, but it's fun to see it again. Haven't seen list cards in a while, so very very tough. Ooh, our first slime against humanity. We did go through a whole collector booster box without finding any. Spoiler alert. So yeah, we're gonna put that to the side as well, and then see what else we can find. Any Insidious Roots again, we'll take as well. See what we hit. Candlestick, Essence of Antiquity, and then we have a Mythic and Undergrowth Recon. 1 green at the beginning of your upkeep. Return target land card from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. You know what? These packs are actually pretty nice. Due Diligence, Island, and then a token. Okay. Not bad. These have been fun packs so far. We got a little bit of something in all of them, right? So far. All right. Slime Against Humanity. Bring it out. Finally. Took us like in total, I don't know how many packs. Nice. We do get our first Surveil land. We're going to keep track of how many Surveil lands we get as well. This is the beautiful Rakdos Surveil land, which I honestly really love because, of course, my love for Rakdos is true. Raucous Theater Surveil land. Beautiful Surveil land. We get, double rare with the Treacherous Greed. And then we get the full Magnetic Showcase Snuffler. Ooh, what a pack. We'll take it. Let's go ahead and sleeve up that Surveil land, of course. And then that'll make it easier for us to keep track of them at the end as far as how many we actually got in the box. And, the more we get, the better the box is for sure. So we're hoping we do well. I mean, we started off really, really well. I'm not going to lie. Special guest, Mythic, list cards. Now we got Surveil lands. This is really, really good box so far. Let's hope it continues. And and a Slime Against Humanity. How can I forget? How can I forget the one card we wanted to make sure we put to the side? Aftermath Analyst, making sure I get that for that Amulet Titan, of course. We're going to put that to the side for myself. It's going to go in the Amulet Titan deck. That's what we need it for. Doesn't add up. And then we get a Curious Cadaver, Homicide Investigator rare, 1 in a black, Human Detective. We get a foil, a rare War Leader's Call, which is actually really, really nice. Wow, fantastic box so far. I'm not gonna lie, this actually, I'm gonna sleeve it up because I know for sure it's worth something. And I know some people are looking for it, so I'm actually gonna hit them up and be like, hey, are you still looking for a War Leader's Call? Because I have one. Where did I put the Slime Against Humanity, by the way? Did I just kind of... Alright, I had left it in the pack, so I just put it to the side because, of course, we know we're gonna be seeing how many of those we can get today as well. I'm not gonna keep track of those, though, but I will making sure we get and put those to the side as well. People are still looking for them, so we'll gladly put them up, for people who want to pick them up. I should maybe just collect them and see how many I can give away, right? That'd be fantastic as well. Oh, we got a Showcase rare in the Izoni Center of the Web. 4 black and a green, so Golgari, Legendary Creature, Elf Detective. Nice. Crime Stopper Sprite. Plains and a Clue. Crack that artifact to make those goblins. Alright. So now we've officially slowed down a little bit in the packs, but that's okay. I know it's going to pick back up. I know we're going to be finding that value, so we're going to keep going. We did get an art card in this one. Again, just going through it quickly for the Insidious Roots and more than anything, the Slime Against Humanity. I'm not sure how much the Insidious Roots really lives on. Oh, that's what I was like. I'm like, did I miss a second rare? We did. So we have a rare here in Hide in Plain Sight, which we almost missed it. So it was hiding in plain sight in front of us. So beautiful rare there. And then we get the Showcase Rakdos, Patron of Chaos, Mythic. Beautiful. I'm telling you, Rakdos, it's just the way to go, the way to be. Look at this beautiful Showcase Rakdos, Patron of Chaos. Beautiful Mythic. We'll put that to the side. Pick your poison in the forest and a clue token. I told you it was gonna turn around, come back to us, give us that heat, right? As the kids say, give us that value. I don't know if that's what they said. My kid will probably be cringing right now if I was saying that. All right, let's see what else we can find in this box. Demand answers again. Rakdos Madness. Pick that up. Play that Pauper deck. All right. Ooh, Aurelia the Law above. Very nice. Boros card here. Legendary creature, Angel Rare, Goblin Mask Maker, Island, and the art card. Very nice. Can't be putting all those together on top against the Slime Against Humanity. That stands on its own. All right, we're almost through 1/3 of the box, trying to see what else we can find in this box. This is again one of those days that we are just looking mostly for value in an MKM box. So, ooh, Deadly Cover Up, definitely a playable card as well. So, value for us is also playable cards, even though it's not market price. It's pretty crazy for. But look at the art on this one. And Deadly Cover Up, 3 black. Destroy all creatures, and if evidence collected, exile a card from an opponent's graveyard. Then search its owner's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that name and exile them. That player shuffles and draws a card for each card exiled from their hand this way. Beautiful card. Works really well against Slime Against Humanity, oddly enough and funny enough. Very nice. We get a foil, uncommon knife, and a mountain here as well. Ooh. Let's go. We'll take that. Honestly, this is some really great mythics, if I do say so myself. And I am gonna say it, so I did say it. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's not that late. Oh, okay, I think we have. Yes, we do. Dundering Falls. This is our second Surveil land for the box. Beautiful, rare Dundering Falls. We get a second rare in Drag the Canal. We get the Alley Assailant foil, and then the Forest and the Thopter token. Okay, sleeve up that Surveil land. Let's go. That's always what you want to see, of course. You want to see those Surveil lands coming out of the box. So far, too, I'm trying to hit 8 or 9 to get the full value just in Surveil lands out of this box, which would be fantastic. And look at that, right on top, we get the Slime Against Humanity, which also is helping the value of this box. Believe it or not, that common card, still good, decent little chunk of change there. All right, I think we spoiled it for ourselves, but I think we got another Silvera land. We'll take it. No, never mind. That's just a regular swamp. So we have Krenko's Bus Crusher, 2 and 2 red artifact creature Insectopter. Very nice, rare. The Chase is on Spoil Swamp, and then the actual little cutouts. Very cool. So that wasn't an actual Surveil land. We did not spoil ourselves. But that is what we thought we saw. But okay, we'll keep going here. Behind the Mask, a tunnel, and this is like not the best way to open it because you kind of see everything in the back. But we're trying to see what else we can find here. Soul Search. We get the rare World Souls Rage X red and a green, so Gruul. We get the foil Bite Down on Crime. We get a mountain, and then we get the beautiful Aurelia art card as well. Very nice. All right, so that was the 1/3 of the box. That is 2 Surveil lands. So if the average continues, that'll be 2 Surveil per each third, which is only 6. So we're trying to hopefully hit more than just 6 Surveil lands today. Hopefully, we'll see how that comes about at the end. And of course, obviously love that we can get more Surveil lands out of this, because it just means we add more to the actual land pile that we need and that we have. We have a rare Relive the Past, 5 green and a white. Return up to 1 artifact card, up to 1 target land card, and up to 1 target non-aura enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. They are 5/5 elemental creatures in addition to their other types. Ooh, very nice. Foil Suspicious Suspicious Detonation. I don't know why I was having trouble saying that, but also this foiling, again, the element foiling is always really nice. So the fire here really stands out. Beautiful. Forest and the Mysterious Creature card here as well. Don't forget, we get cover for face down creatures. That is like the one thing that, we had obviously with the actual MKM limited scope as well. Public, Thoroughfare, Reasonable Doubt, Offender at Large, Pick Your Poison. Again, Pick Your Poison, not as playable anymore as it was, but man, was it playable so much in Standard and Pioneer for a little bit just because of all those flyers. aka the Vein Rippers. Nice, beautiful surveil land here in the Hedge Maze. That makes it the third surveil land we've gotten out of this box. Ooh, we'll definitely take that. Ooh, and a mythic, an expedited inheritance, 2 red. Whenever a creature is dealt damage, its controller may exile that many cards from the top of the library. They may play those cards until the end of their turn. Very nice. Expedited inheritance mythic, beautiful. And then Macabre Reconstruction, foil planes, and then what is the art card? Ooh, Niv Mizzet art card. Ooh, we'll take that. Beautiful. Hey, is that the third surveil land? Yes, it is the third surveil land for the box. Let's go. Let's keep it going. We find at least one more here. We keep the average of every third getting at least 2 surveil lands. But again, we're trying to hit at least 8. I think 8 is the magic number that we'd be okay with. But we'll wait and see what we get at the end. All right, going through these fast. Again, just looking for slimes against humanity here. Nothing else really that'll stand out as far as commons, and then the uncommons only the insidious roots, and only so much. The Malice Sentry. We got the rare Lost in the Maze enchantment. We get the concealed weapon foil, and then the island foil as well. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, there has to be a better way for me to really show off all this stuff without like skipping and like spoiling stuff. But I mean, they're kind of like stiff when they like they kind of stick together a little bit when I first open them, so it's kind of hard to do so. Officious Interrogation rare. We get the foil case of the Filch Falcon. Ooh, list card in Combined Chrysalis from Modern Horizons 2. It's really funny to see a Modern Horizons 2 card be a list card. It's not that old of a set, but here it is. Combined Chrysalis, green and a blue. Creature tokens you control have flying. You pay 2 green and blue, tap this, sacrifice a token, create a 4/4 green beast creature token, activate only as a sorcery. Nice. Double list card so far. And then we get beautiful art, signed art card here as well. This is for the War Leader's Call, which we've already seen. This is from the showcase art specifically. Very, very nice War Leader's Call there. We'll take it. We'll take it. We already got a War Leader's Call in foil. Why not get the actual art card for it as well? All right, Basilica Stalker, Tunnel Tipster, Dog Walker, Meddling Youths. I always thought that card would be played more, or just because of the name, I thought it'd be more important for for Magic, just because it was a really, really funny name. All right, Forensic Researcher, and the rare is Inzoni or Izoni's Center of the Web, which we've already seen as well. Beautiful rare. Escape Tunnel foil, and then a Plains. Then we get the art card in the Fugitive Codebreaker. You can see his eyes there really, really stand out really well. All right. I hope you've all been enjoying this so far. I mean, I have a blast, opening up packs, of course. And then opening up MKM for value is always really, really good for me. Really, really fun. I think it's an undervalued set. Obviously, I hope I don't need those words by the end of this. But, I think as far as market value, it's really nice. Outrageous Robbery rare. That's not going to help me. Double of what? Why did I go wow? We get 2 Outrageous Robberies back to back. And one of them, they're both non-foil. I thought it was going to be like the foil version or something. Nope. We get the foil Brackish Scoundrel. And the Forest, full art, and the token and the clue. Yeah, so I don't know why we got 2 outrageous robberies back to back. Well, hey, we'll take it. But yeah, I honestly think that it's good. I'm hoping I don't eat my words, and I do hope we hit over the market value. That'd be really nice. Again, I won't know until the end really what we hit and what's what. But I think just the fact that the surveil lands are really nice is what's really a big part of it, and why I wanted to keep doing it. Plus, again, I got it on sale at a good price, so why not? Why not try it out? Greenbelt Radical. We get the blood spatter analysis Rakdos enchantment. Beautiful. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target creature and opponent controls, and there's way more text on there, but I won't read it all. Don't worry. Foil, Auspicious Arrival. I just wanted you to see that it was a Rakdos card. That's why I wanted to have it on the camera more. Mountain, and then a detective token. I think I'm not serious. But Rakdos is love. Rakdos is love, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that. Again, yeah, comment down below what you've opened up with MKM. You know, obviously, as far as value now, do you think it's worth it to open it for yourself? You know, have you opened it again, hoping to, you know, get some other surveil lands that you need? Let me know down in the comments, you know, what you think I should do next, maybe to try to open up for some value. We'll see what we can hit out of those boxes, right, and whether it's worth it or not. We have Sharp-Eyed Rookie rare. Get a foil Benthic Criminologist, Forest Land, and then the Clue token. A little piece keeps falling off. All right, we're almost through the second third, and we have only gotten, I believe, 3 surveil lands. So we need to hit more. We need more. More. Demand answers. That's a great, you know, letting me know it's a good thing's gonna come in this pack. We have a demand answer. We're demand. Ooh, no more lies. Uncommon, very nice. Counter target spell unless its controller plays 3. If that spell is counter display, exile it instead of putting it into your graveyard. Hard hitting question. Ooh, there we go. Ansrag, the Quake Mole Mythic. 2 red and a green legendary creature, Mole God. Whenever Ansrag, the Quake Mole, becomes blocked, untap each creature you control. After this combat phase, there's an additional combat phase. Pay 3, 2 red and 2 green. Ansrag must be blocked each combat this turn if able. Very, very nice. Beautiful mythic there. And we have the foil Vengeful Tracker, Forest, and then, ooh, Bat Token flying 1/1. Actually don't have enough of those. I actually do need more of those tokens, so we will take that. All right, so like I said, that was a good omen for that pack when we saw the demand answers. Unfortunately, it was not a surveil land, but it's okay. We got another mythic. We'll take it. Benthic. Whoa, I can't. They're all slipping out. Bite down. Gold. Slice. We have the knife. Buried in the garden. Living Conundrum. And then War Leader's Call again. Very nice. This time non-foil War Leader's Call rare. And then make your move foil. And then it's gonna be the land. What is it? Lens? Undergrowth Recon. I thought it was like for some reason I was like extraplanar lens. I thought that was what it was gonna be. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna Warrior's Call is gonna be one that we sleeve up just because I know again somebody's looking for it. Now we have a foil and non-foil. We get to ask them which one they want. So we're gonna fold it up for them. I mean, we're gonna sleeve it up for them so they can get the best near mint as possible. Straight pack fresh for their actual deck, right? We'll take that. Toxin Analysis, Deduce, Soul Innervation, Case of the Finch Falcon. Let's go! Undercity Sewers is actually a really, really nice surveil land rare as well, so I know that this one has a decent price because it's the Dimir surveil. And of course, Dimir works really, really well with surveil, so we'll take that Undercity Sewers rare. We get Assemble the Players rare as well. Beautiful double rare pack. We'll take that. Innocent Bystander foil, Swamp, and then the actual ad card. Oh my god, I haven't seen the ad card in a while. And I was kind of hoping we wouldn't anymore. But we've seen the list. We've seen special guests. Why not see the ad card, right? Bring that back. No, don't bring that back. That was a joke. We understand what we're buying already, Wizards. Don't bring more ad cards. I understand it's an ad for Arena. Put codes in the pack so we can have arena packs. How about that? That's the best ad right there. It'll get people to download the game and then put the code in and play and get their own packs there. Why not? The chase is on. Fly Me Dual Leech. Pod Red-Handed. Sudden Setback. Fugitive Courier. Lamplight Phoenix rare. I thought this was actually going to be more value from before in the, you know, because I thought it was more playable, but apparently it's not. Not that playable. Foil Repeat Offender. Mountain, and then the Mysterious Creature. I thought wrong, ladies and gentlemen, and that's okay. I know when I made a mistake. I won't shy away from it. I understand what I did. Either way, it looks like that was 4 surveil lands so far. Let's see if the last third can produce at least 2 more to keep the average up. Hopefully, somehow, some way, 4 more. We'll see. I think the Undercity Sewers might help us out, though, as far as the value, though. We'll see what we can find. Sanctuary Wall. Ooh, Covert Ambusher Showcase. I like this art. It's really nice. It doesn't add up. Force to kill. And then, ooh, Massacre Girl, known killer, mythic, beautiful, 2 and 2 black. Legendary creature, human assassin. And then a foil rubber belt brigade. This is the actual land card, and then the art card here as well. We've seen a lot of art cards. Again, this is Kylox, but again, I mentioned it before. I really do like art cards now because we don't get them as much. It's mostly tokens, and that's okay. That's what we want. I want them to feel like it's something extra after you gotten all the utility that you need of a pack, you know, with all the tokens that you're gonna need for the game and all of that. Not something you get every other pack where it feels like it's taking up space, especially when you can get tokens that you can use in the actual game itself. Especially when you're playing limited, it feels rough to just open up art cards when you're playing limited. Sudden setback. Cease and desist. Essence of Antiquity. And then we get Connecting the Dots rare. And then the foil Soul Innervation Island. And then, ooh, dog token. Doggy. Good boy. It's a good boy token. We'll take that. We haven't gotten Surveil Land yet from this third. So, ooh, what if we don't get that many Surveil Lands? That'd be really, really rough. Nervous. Harried. Sample Collector. Burner Proof. Reenact the Crime rare. Rakdos, Patron of Chaos. Showcase Mythic. Beautiful. Coming back. Rot Farm Amortipede foil. Nice listy here in Putrid Warrior. Orzob or White and a Black. Creature Soldier Zombie. Whenever Putrid Warrior deals damage, choose one. Each player loses 1 life, or each player gains 1 life. All up to me, huh? Give me that list card. We'll take it. Beautiful. 3 list cards so far. We get the land and we get the token. I mean, zombies are coming back, you know, very, very strong. So then maybe that one have gone up in value as well as a special guest. More now that we get more zombies, especially with the precons, of course, coming out with the zombie. That's what people really like, and that's one of the reasons they always go up. Precons do tend to like actually drive up quote unquote value on things. Obviously Dragonstorm, you know, we were gonna get dragons, so I understand why that's up. Ooh, Lush Portico rare. Surveil Land, let's go. What is that? Surveil Land number 5. And then we get the Doorkeeper Throw rare. Nice. Double rare packs. Foil Chalk Outline. Then the Forest. And what's in the back? It's another art card. You know what I mean? When they come out that much, they don't feel special. But yeah, like, you know. Whoa. My sleeves, they all just fell on top of everything. Lush Portico. Honestly, forgot my train of thought. I'm just gonna keep going. Is that 5 Surveil Lands? Yeah, 5 Surveil Lands. The Rakdos. Oh yeah, the zombies, the precons. Like obviously, yes, Dragonstorm. We knew dragons would go up. I didn't think they would go up that much. But precons do seem to be like a good indicator of like what's gonna go up next week. People want to upgrade those precons, and those cards seem to go up with it as well. Frantic Scapegoat. Yaris, Roar of the Old Gods. B2 Gazi Inspector. Mountain. And then the token punch outs. Still tokens though. That's really good. Alright, at least one more Surveil Land to be the average of each third of the box. Hopefully we get more though. Due Diligence. No more Slime Against Humanities either. Wow, rough. Also, Insidious Roots. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? I know I haven't skipped you. Forensic Gadgeteer rare. Ooh, Conspiracy Unraveler foil mythic. We'll take the foil mythic. Mountains foil as well. And then the Thopter. Yeah, where are the Insidious Roots, everybody? We're hoping we hit it. We're hoping we get that value adage. Now I think it's gone down a little bit from the last time when we did the video, because at that point it had gone up quite a little bit compared to at least where it was before. Correct? Obviously that's what it means. But it was fun to see it jump up. Oh my god, I dropped all the cards. I'm so sorry, and I dropped them again. Anyways, the swamp, foil, ooze. I hope it wasn't a surveil land that I just dropped. Let's see what we dropped. So it's a rot farm, hedge whisperer. Oh, case of the stash. Oh man, I'm even showing you guys. Hedge whisperer, case of the stash, skeleton rare, and then a Rakdos patron. We've gotten 3 versions of Rakdos today, and I dropped one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Rakdos. I didn't mean to drop you. So it wasn't a surveil land that we got. Also, this case is a stash skeleton. Pretty nice card. Also works with you guessed it, skeletons. Oh my god. So sorry about that. Dropping that is embarrassing. Sorry. It happens. Take care of. Oh, demand answers is another good omen. We'll see. Case of the burning masks. Curious inquiry. Lightning helix. Hylox visionary inventor. Maybe not that much of a good omen for this pack. Swamp. And more art cards. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really missing art cards that much right now. They feel like a detriment. I'm not gonna lie. They feel like a detriment. I want my tokens. Let me miss you, art cards. Let me feel like I've earned you. Don't come out every chance you get. It just makes me feel like you're just taking up space for no reason. Rope. Long goodbye. Very playable card. Borak Clan Basher. And then we get the rare Pyrotechnic Performer. And then Market Watch Phantom Foil. Island and the Clue. All right, 3 more packs. Do we get at least 1 more surveil land? For my sake, I hope we do. Oh, Slime Against Humanity. We get that though. Very nice. Novice Inspector. Dated. V2 Deduce. Vengeful Tracker. Detective Satchel. Eliminate the Impossible. We get the Keelan Inquisitive Prodigy rare, and then the Cryptic Coat rare. So double rare pack, we'll take that. Then the Private Eye foil, Plains foil as well, and then the Clue token. All right, 2 more packs, and we need to hit at least 1 more surveil land. Kind of get that average for surveil lands in each third. I think so, right? I don't think we have 6. I think we've only had in 5. I might have miscounted. In that case, then we're okay if I miscounted and we're at 6, but I don't think I did. So let's see what we get to. Insidious Roots, there you are. Finally, I don't think the value holds up. We mostly count the value of anything over $2 as far as what can quote unquote make or break the box, because when we sell it, obviously we get less for it and stuff like that than the market price. So Insidious Roots, though, we're putting that to the side. Undercity Eliminator. Call a Surprise Witness. Beautiful borderless showcase, or just borderless card. Corner Crook. Rare Audience with Tristani. Behind the Mask foil. We get the Island, and of course the beautiful Clue token. Huh. And honestly, that one actually wasn't that beautiful. I just assumed it was because I didn't remember the art. Whoops. Very generic. I get it, but not the greatest. Anyway, last pack. Let me know in the comments below if you think we're going to hit the actual last surveil land at least here. Obviously, I don't know whether we've hit the actual market price of the box or not, but that'll be listed below. Let me know if you think we're going to hit it or not without maybe looking at the edit, see what you see. And let me know if you would do this with the play booster box as well, or you're just going to stick to the the collector booster boxes if you have the chance. We never know what we're going to get in the last pack. So let's go ahead and find out. Ooh-wee. Surveil lands. Where are you? Dog Walker. Fellaini's Rage. Extract Confession. Topiary Panther. Out Cold. Silence from the Shadows. Absolving Lamazu. Rune Brand Juggler and Holograph Orb. Let's see. Fester Leech. Judith Carnage Connoisseur. It is a Rakdos rare, so at least I'm okay with that. But no, not another Surveil Land. Wow. We get a foil. Foil Pyrotechnic Performer rare, a Plains, and then the art card being the Ezrim Agency Chief. Okay, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that box was a little bit rough. Again, I don't know the full prices of everything. Let's go ahead and calculate it, and let's see what we came up with. All right, it actually looks like we did indeed beat that market price. I honestly think it was at Undercity Sewers, but you know, obviously I don't remember like exactly everything that was in there. But again, we keep track of it. Anything over $2, we do constitute to the market price. So maybe that could have also helped out a little bit there. The War Leader's calls being foil and non-foil do add some value as well. Very, very nice. I'm really, really happy that we did hit over the market price. As I mentioned before, I think these boxes are underrated, and that was considered a bad box. So, you know, if we can beat the market price on what I thought was a bad box, imagine what a good box feels like and how much you can actually beat the actual market price with that. So it's up to you whether you pick that up or not. But as always, if you're looking for any singles and sealed product for TCGs, don't forget to use my affiliate link down below to tcgplayer.com. That's your one-stop shop for all your singles and sealed products for your TCGs. Of course, using my affiliate link helps out the channel and it helps the channel grow. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification. And don't leave yet because we still have the Dragon Storm Collector Booster Pack. So let's see what we get in these beautiful packs. We have to stop there for a little bit, you know, a little bit of the affiliate link push, a little bit of the call to action with the liking, subscribing, and the bell notifications. We really want this channel to grow. So all of that really, really helps us out, and I really appreciate it. Start off with the beautiful Elephant Token foil. Sinkhole Surveyor, borderless rare. Inevitable Defeat, borderless rare, not foil. Revival of the Ancestors rare, borderless. Colossal Grave Reaver. This card does have value. Speaking of value, in the Commander extended art, very nice. We have Winter Night Stories, foil rare. Ooh, land. The Dragon Island, very, very nice. Not crazy foil, which will be even more value, but still, Dragon Islands actually do matter and do well in this one. Actually, I'm gonna put that there. Purging Stormbrood, again, the foil with these dragon scale borders looks really, really nice. Anything else we can see here that pops off? Nothing crazy. All right, 2 more packs. Let's see what else we can hit in these Dragonstorm Collector booster boxes. Excuse me, collector booster packs. Why am I saying booster boxes? Oh my god, I wish I can afford more collector booster boxes, but I can't. So I pick up the packs whenever I can. Rare token. Revival of the Ancestors. We saw this one as well. Now it's in borderless foil. Bloom Vine Regent rare. Narset Jeskai Waymaster rare. Borderless as well. Transcendent Dragon extended art commander card. Dragonologist rare foil, and then the regular Shadowland. This one was not that great of a pack. Ooh, Jeskai Shrine Keeper, Rune, Teamer Monument, Windscarred Craig, and then a Fortress. All right, let's hope this last pack gives them some great value in it as well. This is the value episode again, so why not hope for that great value? Because I'm not gonna lie. Those were rough. Other than that Commander extended art in the first pack, I don't think we got too much value out of these collector booster packs, and I don't think we hit a mythic, right? So let's see. Let's hope we get a mythic this time. Tersa Light Shatter borderless rare. It's all right as far as value, nothing too crazy. Plumebind Regent rare. We see that again. Hollowmurk Siege rare enchantment borderless. Chico and Narset Unified. Okay. We hit a mythic. We'll take that. This is, of course, the commander card as well, but this time borderless. We get the Corzi Revenant rare foil Swamp regular. And then the Saga Wildling Whirlwing Stormbrood. Whew. Honestly, rough collector packs as well. So maybe all around was just a rough day for opening packs, but that happens, and that's one of the things, again, what happens when you open a pack. Sometimes you hit it big, sometimes you don't. But as always, again, just another call to action. If you like the video, hit the like button, hit the bell notification, and of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Really helps the channel grow. Obviously, once we get to a certain amount of subscribers and amount of hours watched, it helps with monetization. We haven't, of course, hit that yet because we don't have enough subscribers. So all I can do is call to action. I hope you guys can help me out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. That is the most important part after all of this overall. So again, don't forget, if you're looking out for singles for TCG, use my affiliate link to tcgplayer.com. Of course, hit that bell notification, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you all next time. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let's see what we come up with next week, what we open up, and what we can hit in value for those packs. Don't worry, it won't always be a value video, but we always like cracking packs. We always like cracking boxes. And of course, trying to do more and bring you more gameplay videos as well, so you guys can check that out. Don't forget, check out the vlog from the pre-release for Dragonstorm. It was a lot of fun, hung out with friends, did a great pre-release, and of course, you guys can check out the vlog there. Try to do more content like that for you as well. Everything we can when it comes to TCGs, and a lot of magic coming your way. Take care of yourselves, and again, thanks so much for hanging out with me again.